Did you know that Cathie Wood, a Tesla bull, revealed a shocking revelation regarding Tesla stock? Many individuals, including experts and investors, are convinced that Cathie Wood's remarks are significant. Having saying that, be sure to tune in to hear what news Wood has revealed on Tesla shares. The majority of individuals with an interest in investing probably rely a lot on the advice of seasoned investors. There's so many years of experience under their belt, who wouldn't? Many people are keeping a close eye on the present stock market prices, particularly those of Tesla, which is the world leader in electric vehicle manufacturing and whose CEO, Elon Musk, is well known for both positive and negative reasons. See what enormous bombshell Cathie Wood revealed regarding Tesla shares in today's video. Tesla is an American automobile and sustainable energy firm that creates, develops, produces, leases, and markets energy generation and storage systems, as well as electric vehicles in the US and other countries. With aspirational and environmentally conscious objectives, Tesla rose to global recognition. Why are Cathie Wood's remarks considered credible, and who is she? Cathie Wood is an American investor, a renowned stock picker, and the founder, CEO, and CIO of ARK Invest, a $60 billion corporation that makes investments in cutting-edge technologies, including genomics and self-driving cars, according to Forbes, because she not only has the evidence to support her remarkably astute statements about investments, but she is also extremely compelling in her arguments. Cathie Wood is frequently referred to as the most underestimated investor in the game. Another well-known Tesla bull, Adam Jonas of Morgan Stanley, claimed that the current EV market is a race that Tesla has so far been dominating. In his analogy of the electric vehicle business to a marathon, he stated that Tesla is leading at mile 21, while other companies are still at mile 2 and, in a metaphorical sense, are still tying their shoes. In order to bolster his argument, he provided data on recent car deliveries, which show that Tesla is still in a solid position and is getting stronger as the marathon goes on. In addition, he updated his target price of $1,300 for the automaker shares from $1,200. And he went on to forecast that this year's delivery statistics will surpass 2 million. People began to believe that the stock was unjustifiably high due to this action, as well as the decisions made by other investors to update their valuations of Tesla stock. Nevertheless, in the next 5 years or so, Tesla might prove to be as successful as investors anticipate if it can maintain its annual growth rate of 50. Goldman Sachs analyst Mark Delaney stated that he increased his price objective from $1,125 to $1,200. In addition, he ranked Tesla stock as the finest concept in the electric vehicle industry and put it in the outperform category. But Adam Jonas pointed out, Tesla is actually the market leader in EVs, with others chasing behind them. Delaney further underlined the significance of Tesla's pioneering role in the development and production of electric cars. He continued by saying that the company's sales might benefit from the trends in the worldwide adoption of electric vehicles. These optimistic projections stem from the possibility that adoption rates will differ from what he predicted. Furthermore, he stated that slowdown might narrow Tesla's and its rivals' advantages. It is no secret that several automakers, including well-known and reputable ones, are rushing to match Tesla's infrastructure and technological advancements. Consequently, Tesla needs to work quickly to stay ahead of the competition and keep a safe distance from businesses entering the EV market. Nevertheless, a lot of people. Investors and analysts alike are optimistic that Tesla will continue to lead the field, given the high level of faith held for so many. Tesla ought to make every effort to hold on to that position. Thankfully, Tesla is making every attempt to hold the top rank in EV production, and it is clear that they are working hard to achieve this goal. For starters, Tesla switched vendors by rewriting its software during the epidemic when other businesses and manufacturers were having trouble with chip shortages and supply chain bottlenecks. This was done to keep the factories and plants operating. In actuality, Berlin and Austin now have 2 additional Tesla manufacturing sites available. Together with the operations in Fremont and Shanghai, these new plants also aim to enhance production. These advances may result in higher operating margins and greater manufacturing scale. They can now attain larger gross margins thanks to the establishment of Austin. Berlin. Make sure to click the bell notification and subscribe button to stay up to date with our videos. Dan Levy, an analyst at Credit Suisse, maintained his optimistic outlook for Tesla shares. The shares' recent decline, according to him, is a compelling entry point. In fact, Levy increased his price objective for Tesla from $830 to $1,025 to $1,125 because he believes the company would surpass Wall Street estimates. Given the state of the stock market lately, there is a growing belief that a U.S. recession is highly likely. The state has already gone through one recession, which is defined as 2 quarters in which GDP decreases. Another appears imminent, perhaps in the second or third quarter. Let's say that it was positive throughout the second quarter, but became negative during the third. In that instance, while it isn't strictly a recession, Cathie Wood finds it to be sufficiently similar. In addition, Cathie Wood is well known for her monthly updates on a variety of topics, including innovations, monetary and economic policies, what's to be expected in her area of expertise, and her thoughts on the Fed's decision. The United States Central Bank, the Federal Reserve System, or Fed for short, is in charge of overseeing the country's financial and monetary systems. That's why Cathie remarked in a recent video that it was incorrect for the Fed to boost interest rates by 50%. She also stated that the United States may enter a recession in that. As a result, she believed that the decision to raise interest rates was incorrect because there's currently pressure on the global economy as well as the American economy with regard to monetary and fiscal policies, as well as economic market indicators. She declared that it would be a mistake for the Fed to decide to raise interest rates to 50 basis points. She also acknowledged that the Fed is making a mistake and stated that the markets are responding. She claimed that the stock market had experienced a spasm, with the NASDAQ down 25 from its peak and the S&P down 15 from its peak. Wood stated at the end of her film that innovation is a problem-solving tool, and that it might even become a new catchphrase. According to her, this is consistent with margin deterioration, which may be resolved by utilizing more automation and raising productivity. It may be delivering unsatisfactory profits to businesses that are not managing their expenses. Cutting expenses, maintaining margins could be accomplished by implementing creative tactics. Investors are keeping a watch on fresh developments as Tesla has shown itself in the first quarter of 2022. Despite this and the current decline in stock prices, Tesla added to its auto assembly factories in Shanghai, Texas, and California on March 22nd when it formally launched its German facility close to Berlin. Additionally, Tesla said on March 28, 2022 that it would divide its shares, subject to shareholder approval, in order to increase the authorized number of shares at its 2022 annual meeting. Additionally, Tesla announced on April 20, 2022 that its first quarter 2022 net income of $3.03 billion had surpassed Wall Street projections. The company's revenue had increased by 81% year over year to $18.08 billion. Tesla shipped over 900,000 vehicles in 2021 alone, with plans to boost that number by 50 this year. Furthermore, Tesla persisted with building the Tesla Gigafactory in spite of a number of unanticipated events that transpired globally, including as the COVID-19 epidemic and the conflict in Ukraine, both of which had a significant impact on the global economy. The Tesla Giga Nevada was built with the goal of hastening the global switch to sustainable energy by producing energy products and electric cars at ever lower costs. Located in Story County, Nevada, Tesla Giga Nevada, also known as Tesla Gigafactory, is a lithium-ion battery and electric car component factory. It is anticipated to be the world's largest building, powered entirely by renewable energy sources to reach net zero energy. The goal of this structure is to address Tesla's battery issue. This Tesla story, which demonstrates how the business thrived in spite of multiple obstacles, demonstrates that the company exceeded expectations and has a lot of potential to achieve even greater success. It goes without saying that investors should exercise due diligence and caution when allocating their hard-earned funds. Throughout the film, a number of well-known analysts and investors with extensive backgrounds in their disciplines were discussed. Hence, their advice should be taken seriously. Since their claims are supported by facts and figures, one can feel secure in the knowledge that they represent wise counsel. You can, of course, decide which ones to pay close attention to and which to disregard. If you like this video, check out more Tesla stock information on our channel in the interim.